Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Hungary Euro 2008 qualifying. If you haven't seen the first part, I will let you know what happened to save you the trouble of watching that video, because that video, it was pain. It was absolute pain. We have only got 6 points. We are effectively out of the running for Euro 2008. I can't believe that we're not even last in this group, to be honest with you. In the last part, I actually forgot to check out the other groups, so I'll do that before I get into the matches here, because it is the halfway point. So in Group B, that's how it's looking like. Bulgaria and Estonia and Moldova are leading the charge. All those teams in there, actually, are quite low rated, really. We've got some minnows at the bottom. Iceland are around about sort of a 2-star team on this game. So are Moldova, so are Estonia. Bulgaria are around about a 3.5-star team, so that's quite an interesting group. You might get a new person qualifying from this group here. It's quite close. In Group C, Norway lead the charge with Greece just behind them, Ukraine just behind them as well, Armenia not too far away. That is the same kind of situation as Group B. Again, it would be very interesting to see who qualifies. In Group D, we have Russia top of that one, Portugal in second, Belgium in third, and we've got Scotland, Serbia just behind them, Slovakia and Cyprus a little bit behind, but it's not unthinkable that they could get a win and get into these places here. In Group E, Croatia are leading the charge in that group. They are unbeaten in that one. Sweden just behind them with 13 points, as are Republic of Ireland with 12. Belarus just slightly behind Republic of Ireland. They have a game in hand though, so we'll see what they can do on that one. Bosnia with 7 points. Macedonia with only 3, and Kazakhstan with only 3. In Group F, it's France and the Netherlands, both on 13 points. Slovenia have a game in hand though, and are looking to take one of those places away from them. Czech Republic are not too far behind either. Turkey, Malta and Italy. Italy at the bottom of the group. They're doing worse than us. That's mental. I wish I had Italy in my group. And in Group G, we have Germany doing pretty well in that one with 15 points. Denmark just behind them with 13. Romania only 4 points behind with 11 points. Georgia not doing too badly. Poland lacking in this group a little bit. Latvia doing as well as what you'd expect. And so are Luxembourg as well. So our first match of this video is going to be against Spain. Now, of course, I know that we're not playing for anything anymore. The first video was an absolute catastrophe. So how will we fare against Spain, the strongest side in the group? I won't be surprised if we lose. Last video was painful, absolutely painful. I cannot believe that I actually dropped that on YouTube. It's enough to really make me, well, it was awful. It was just awful. And I think it is one of my worst qualifying campaigns that I've done ever. Joaquin headed away. Gira. Disc is unreadable. Lovely. I love that. Okay. You know, I'm not mad at Hungary. You know, I don't despise Hungary or anything like that. I just think that maybe on this game they just don't really like click with me. I don't really know. It's a mystery. It really is, because, like, you know, I've done nations like Albania and stuff and came close to qualifying, and I've done campaigns with smaller teams. That's definitely a thing. And header, oh, off the bar. And yeah, you know, it's just, I don't know what's happened. We've only scored 1 goal in this whole thing. Crossed in by Spain, and it's headed in. And nobody did anything about that. And Torres has scored to make it 1-0. And the suffering continues for Hungary. We just cannot do anything. Here we go. Cross that in. Yes! Finally, Hungary have scored. And that is 1-1. Finally, Hajnau has scored. And after a drought of 7 games, we have scored against the best team in the group. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just absolutely... You couldn't make this up. I dropped the ball and I went to kick it away with full power and then that happens. I am lost for words of how stupid that was. Usually, I do that just to try and get some more power on it. What was I thinking, man? What was I thinking? And we're 2-1 down against Spain when we really didn't need to be. I found that when Hungary go near any of these players in the defensive area or midfield area, the ball basically magnetizes to the other team. That's a header, and that is looped and hit the post. It could have been 3-1. Crossed in, header, and that's gone in. Torres has scored again. And that's another goal for Spain. And Hungary's misery continues. Did they really deserve this? Did I really deserve this? It's just not fun, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy we scored in this game, but an error led to us conceding just before half-time, brain-dead play, and, of course, Torres scoring a header. Spain were always going to be better than us, of course they were, but, I don't know, that goal gave me real hope that Hungary could do something in this campaign to really pull themselves out of a really bad situation. We lose 3-1, on to the next game. I'm really not interested in the qualifying campaign anymore. My interest has gone out the window. We've lost another game. We are not going to qualify at all. No way, no chance in hell are we qualifying. Our next match, we're at home and we're playing England. So the misery continues. Can Hungary do anything against England? Last time we played them, we drew against them. I don't think that's going to be happening here. Come on. Hungary. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be a corner. And what can we do on this play? It's crossed in. Header off the top of the bar. I mean, can you get any more unlucky than that? Oh, brilliant. Sultan Gir is injured. It's not like he did anything in this whole campaign anyway, but... Alright, well, the misery continues. I think this is the worst qualifying run I've ever done. 100%. It has to be. It absolutely has to be. Like, what have we got to do? What have we got to do? Rooney crosses it in. This is going to be a goal, isn't it? Look at that by the Hungarian keeper. Again, Steven Gerrard. He scores. Can we get a replay on that? Let's just see that replay. Look at the goalkeeping. Look at it. Watch this. It's headed by Gerrard and he dived like that. England pressing. Wade Phillips gets his shot blocked. I feel like there's no point in me having a controller at all. I feel like there isn't. Because are Hungary going to press? No. Are they going to do anything? No. I think that it is just one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. This. And honestly, it's up there with Iceland 2010. I think it's actually surpassed Iceland 2010 as my worst qualifying run because we cannot get anything going. Half time, Hungary are 1-0 down, and I just cannot explain how many bad things have happened in this run. It feels like karma or something is getting to me for every time I've qualified on these games. The AI is having a field day against me. We cannot move the ball around. We cannot defend. We cannot do anything to save our lives here. And look at that, the goalkeeping. Look, again, flop. I need to take him off. I'm taking him off right now as a statement. Kirillaya is coming on. And, yeah, I'm pretty much, like, done with this whole team. I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done with it. Back into the box. Rooney. Gerrard is blocked. Rooney again. This is just... Oh, both goalkeepers are tragic. They're both awful. How could Hungary have a goalkeeping crisis like this? What is going on here? And that is going to be booted away. And another awful performance from Hungary. Like, you would have thought that Hungary would have had some ounce of fight in them. But there is nothing here. We're going to soldier on though. We are going to soldier on and try and beat Northern Ireland. I mean, my goal at the moment is just to get another win. You are not starting. You are not starting. Maybe I overrated Hungary when I was coming into this gameplay. Maybe I did. Maybe they are just a bunch of amateur footballers. I'm joking, by the way, obviously. Good pass. Great pass, mate. Saved, and that almost got knocked in. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's just tragic passing. Kirillai saves, even though he had a howler in the last game. Imagine substituting your goalkeeper because he had a howler, and then the substitute goalkeeper drops another howler. At half-time, it's 0-0. I can't say I'm impressed. I'm really not impressed with Hungary's attack. Our attack has been the worst in qualifying by a long shot. Priskin crosses that in. And it's in! Yes! Come on! We scored against Northern Ireland. And we weren't even looking at the net. And it's Bodor, who hasn't even played a single game in this whole entire campaign. He is just a replacement for Gira. And we scored that. Just tell me how this campaign can get any more weird. A substitute striker scoring a no-look shot in his first game against a team that is miles ahead of us. Crossed in. Header. Oh, batted away. Oh, come on. And, okay, well, Hungary have woken up a tiny bit. I can't say I'm, like, you know, happy. Header off the top of the bar. Okay, well, we're finding our attacking form very late into the qualifying campaign. Can we get a win? Brunt. Johnson. Brunt again. They're looking for a way into the box, and they cannot find it there. They've got 6 minutes to try and get something from me. Otherwise, we are going to get a win. And that's game over. Hungary have won another game away from home against Northern Ireland. We have won 2 games the entire campaign. And that one will definitely hurt Northern Ireland, as we are statistically the worst team in the group. Not by positioning, but the way we've been playing. We have been absolutely horrific. And yet we still come away with a 1-0 victory against Northern Ireland. We are back at home for a match against Albania, the team that we beat at the start of the qualifying run. Can we do it again to get more points on the board for Hungary and finish stronger than we probably should do? Like, we have been awful in this whole entire thing, but there is a chance to maybe win here and get some more points. Here come Albania, they cross it in, headed, and it's a goal. We've conceded against Albania. This is the weirdest run I've ever done. We conceded because we just couldn't get it, and Albania have scored to make it 1-0. Okay, well, fun? No, absolutely not. I just cannot believe how far off the pace this side is. Like, the computer has dominated me in every single match we played. Defensively dominant, I'd say. Attacking wise, it's been kind of annoying, but manageable. But I just don't think Hungary have it in them to actually defend against some of these sides. Half-time, and Hungary have done absolutely nothing to try and overturn this result. I can't say I'm surprised. There's a ball into the box. Nobody wanted it, and that is wide. Thankfully, it was saved. The defending is just San Marino-esque. It really is. It's San Marino-esque. I'm trying my hardest to get players in front of these crosses and shots and stuff, and they don't want any of it. This team, I will not... Oh my good God, man. Again. 2-0 down. Joro, he's going through. And that's a shot, and that's gone in. That's 3-0. Albania have humbled Hungary, and Hungary are, without a doubt, the worst team I've used on this game. Without a doubt. There is no way I am doing this qualifying campaign again, unless someone gives me like £1,000, because I'm not doing this again. Well, that's another terrible result under our belts. A 3-0 thrashing from Albania. It was a thrashing. It was. We couldn't even get anywhere near goal. Hungary, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves. And myself as well. I'm so demoralised. I just want this to be over. You want to have a look at the group? Well, with 3 games left to play, that is how it's looking like. We are all the way down here. We are behind Lithuania, Israel, and Northern Ireland and Finland. I thought that Hungary would be a bit more competitive than this. Here we go then, another painful match coming up against Spain. Another one. Please let this madness end. Gira. Back post. Man on man. All you needed to do was header it on the floor. We're fast approaching half time. And the score is still 0-0 somehow. We have been shut down at every single point in the match. Like literally every single point. I don't know how on earth like we can go through here with the team just playing this badly. As in, like, you know, I can't even break through some of these defenses. I'm not kidding. It's a through ball. Torgelli, he's through. Is there a chance for Hungary? Yes! They scored against Spain. And after all the pain and misery, they have scored against Spain. And look what it means to Torgelli. Look what it means to him. Yes! We've caught him on the break. And this could be huge if it stays like this. If it does. Hungary 1, Spain 0. Through ball. Come on. You cannot mess this up, surely. Crossed in. I cannot believe that by Hungary. The button delay as well just adds the cherry on top of the icing there. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're still winning. There's nothing to really complain about. But I wanted that second goal and we could have got it. Yes. Yes. We have beaten Spain 1-0. Come on, Hungary. I know it doesn't mean much. It does not mean much. But you just don't know how frustrating everything has been. And then for that result to come up out of nowhere after we got blasted 3-0 by Albania, we won 1-0 against Spain. Absolutely incredible work from Hungary. Now watch me lose against Finland. You just know it's going to happen. After a big win like that, we will definitely lose against Finland. You know, this campaign has been, again, still one of my worst, but we are starting to drag it out from the pits of hell. I can't tackle him. How is that a foul? I don't understand it. I don't get it. It was a normal challenge. Forsell goes for it. Keeper saves. Perskin. Okay, that was a decent save by Jaskalainen. We tested the Finnish keeper there. Perskin. There's only one man in the box. It's gone in. It's absolutely gone in. And Hungary are taking the lead before half time. Where was this in the first few games? And Hungary has scored again. And it's against Finland. Fantastic effort. Good header and it's gone in. The good ending might be happening. Even though we're not qualifying, we might just sit pretty behind some of these nations. Go on, cross that in. No header, unfortunately. Out to the edge of the box. And the shot just narrowly goes over the bar. I thought I'd try it, you know. Other sides have been doing it against me. I don't know why the game has been so unforgiving tonight. It really has. I thought I'd have a nice qualifying campaign. And it's just not turned out the way we wanted it to be. And that was really poor goalkeeping. Really, really poor. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Well, a draw is a draw. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. I mean, we were winning, but BS happened at the end. I just hate goals like that, man. I just hate it. Like, you know, it wasn't like we were playing for anything, but, you know, to shoot like that and my keeper to spill it in front of the Finnish player for them to score is so cheap. It really is. Quickly taking a look at the group, it's quite close for that second place spot. We have Spain in that second place spot at the moment, but Finland are just behind with 20 points as well, and even Lithuania have a chance to sneak in there if results go their way. Final match of the campaign is against Israel away from home. Can we just end the campaign with a win? Please, Hungary, can we do that? Go on. Oh, that was a decent save. Oh, the double save there. It's crossed in by Israel, headed, and it's just gone wide of the post. I will try to get a last victory. I mean, technically we are unbeaten in our last 2 games, which is very, very nice. You know, compared to the rest of the campaign, which has been dreadful. But yeah, here we go. Yes! What a header, and that's 1-0. 1-0 to Hungary. And I think that's Torghele. Yes, it is. Like, why was Torghele not scoring like this when I was playing him earlier in the campaign? Like, Priskin came out of form, so I was like, okay, let's use Torghele. And he didn't work either. And now he's actually scored some nice goals. They go for it, and Israel has scored. They scored from outside the box. Alberman has scored to make it 1-1. Please just get me off this game. Please. Look, they just pass it to him. He's like, yeah, I'll just shoot. No problem. Just go straight in. Lithuania have taken the lead against England. That is big. But Spain are still leading against Finland. So, yeah. I mean, imagine if Lithuania squeezed into that second place spot. That would be pretty good. Not going to lie. Alberman. He goes for the shot. And again, these sides are absolutely dominating me tonight. Like, they have dominated me. Like, I hold my hands up and say I have played awful. I really have played really trash. But the computer is really just taking it to me today. Lithuania are 2-0 up against England. As it stands, Lithuania will be going through to the Euros. That's insane. Come on, Lithuania. I'm rooting for you. I'm not mad that you beat me now in the qualifying campaign. I'm not mad at all. Hungary have drawn against Israel. Another point on the board. So from 3 games, we got 5 points again. That's not bad. It was an improvement. It is an improvement, of course, but no, not enough. Not enough. So that's your final tournament tree for the knockouts anyway. So England won the tournament against Germany. Scotland got quite far in that one, going to the semi-finals where they lost against Germany, unfortunately. So we'll check out the tables and stuff and wrap up this qualifying campaign. So checking out our group, this is how it finished. So in the end, it wasn't Lithuania that qualified, nor Finland. It was still Spain. Spain still qualified despite losing on the last day of qualifying, and Lithuania beating England. It wasn't enough. Goal difference wise, it wasn't enough. With the risk of getting laughed at and embarrassed by my whole subscriber base, I'm still obviously going to upload this to YouTube because you know, I don't want to be fake about it. If I have a terrible campaign, I'm still going to upload it because that's the beauty of these runs. Sometimes they'll go good. Sometimes they'll go really, really bad. In Group B, it was Bulgaria and Estonia making it to the Euros. Excellent work by Estonia to make it. Iceland just missing out by 2 points. Moldova as well missing out by 4 points. And then the Minnows not really doing an awful lot in that one. In Group C, it was Ukraine and Norway that went through. Greece missing out by quite a lot of points, 7 points, as did Armenia. And then you got Wales just behind them as well. So well done to Ukraine and Norway. In Group D, it was Portugal and Scotland. Serbia missing out by a point. Slovakia missing out by 2 points. It was very close between these nations here. Cyprus at the bottom there, but yeah, between these nations, quite close. In Group E, it was Sweden and Croatia that went through. Republic of Ireland missing out by 2 points, and then you've got these teams here that didn't even come close. They were just filling out the rest of the group. In Group F, it was France and the Czech Republic that went through in the end. This group was mental because when we last checked it, Italy were bottom of the group. And they missed out on qualifying, as did the Netherlands as well on goal difference. That's insane. 2 big teams not making it to the Euros. Malta did alright in that campaign, to be fair, finishing above Turkey and Slovenia. And in Group G, Germany pretty much dominated that group, with Denmark just behind them, Romania missing out by 4 points, Poland, Georgia and Latvia not having a great campaign, and Luxembourg, yeah, well, that wasn't pretty. In the actual Euros, it finished like this in the group stage. England and Austria went through to the knockouts. Ukraine and Estonia sadly went home. Not a very good campaign for Estonia at the actual Euros. In Group B, it was Croatia and Switzerland going through. Surprisingly, France and Portugal going home. Wow, that's insane considering that, you know, Croatia and Switzerland beat them both. And then drew against each other. Croatia and Switzerland helping each other out. And in Group C, it was Germany and Bulgaria in the end. Spain missing out by goal difference. And in Group D, it was Scotland and the Czech Republic who went through to the knockouts. Sweden and Denmark going home. And obviously you know the knockout tree. So guys, that was your run with Hungary. It was a very long and a hard run. But you know what? In a twisted kind of way, I kind of enjoyed that run because the computer actually gave me a really hard time and made things super difficult for me and Hungary to try and play the game. If you did enjoy this run, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always. If you want to see that Iceland run, by the way, I will link it in the description. And keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.